Good morning. It's Monday, in case you were wondering what day it is. January 6th, 2025. Right? It's Monday, right? I think it is Monday. Last week was just a week and a half for me. Crazy train stuff. Here we are. Found us. I've lost several things on my desk this morning from yesterday or the day before or whenever we were here last. Don't know how I could have lost it, but I lost my little shameless plug sign. And now we will have to do shameless plugs without the sign. And you know how that is when you have ADD or OCD or one of those Ds. Just really throws my world into a tailspin. But that's okay. Today is January 6th, and the main prompt is doodling. I think we got that covered, right? I think we got doodling covered. Okay, there we are. Found us. All is good. Hi, Mary. Hi, Susie. Yep, grab something. Hi, Beatrice and Valerie and CJ and Julie. Let me grab this. I want to grab this. Just got to cut a piece of this and then I'll put it away before I forget. Okay. All right. Shall we get started? Is my camera good? I think we're good. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Deetta. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen and children and dogs and cats. Highland coos, all of the above. Welcome. Put that over there. All right. Let's just do some shameless plugs, even though I cannot find my shameless plug sign, which has gone missing. Dear St. Anthony, please come round. Lindsay's shameless plug sign is lost and must be found. So there you have it. Hi, Shari and Susie and Joan and Susan. I'm just going to quickly go through this because this is the class that I have coming up January 22nd here in the local area of Lotus, California, which is in between Auburn and Placerville. There's one spot left. If anybody would like to come, great. Let me know and I can get you signed up. If you don't want to come, let me tell you this. The artwork, not the class, will be available after the class. So that's what I'm going to share with you is the artwork. I don't think I'm going to redo this class. When I teach these all-day journaling classes, it takes a lot out of me. So in this class, we will be making a journal, which the plan is when I make the journal, I will share pictures of it. But here, oh, you don't need this. This is the artwork that's coming with the class. So you're going to get the winter fairies that also come with mushrooms and snowflakes. They're so cute. I printed out a bunch. And then my new favorite thing for the year is doing these landscapes. So you also get the landscapes so your fairies can live where they hang. And you don't have to use them. You could enlarge them. You could reduce them. You know, it's like that. And then I think that's all that's part of this collage element. I have to make a background page, so you'll also get the background page. This will then become a bundle like I did with the Bootsy art yesterday. So you'll get a landscape page, a collage element page, and a background page. Does that make sense? It does to me. This is the background I'm going to give all the girls to use, but I will make another one as well. I think that's more overall rather than a pattern. So that's the plan for that class. If you have any questions about it, you can let me know. I think Stacy, who is the girl who's hosting us, I guess it's a lady. I like to call us girls. Um, I think Stacy just posted the link. So I think we're good to go with that. Let's talk about the Flights of Fancy class because holy guacamole, am I into this class. Let me just tell you what it is. Rebecca Swayze is teaching us how to put together a, oh yes, thanks Stacy, I see the link. Um, Rebecca Swayze taught us how to put together a book using the paper mixed media cloth that she taught us how to make. Then we're doing rainbow mood pages in our book. And then I am coming in and picking up the rear by doing lots of little doodles and drawings and collage pages with you guys. Rebecca's going to do a couple of them as well. Last night, I spent a bunch of time cutting out all the birds and moths and butterflies that you get in the class. These are all from me. Tonight, I am cutting out all the stuff from Rebecca. I'm mostly excited to use these wings. I don't think I've ever done a page of just wings, and I really, really am liking them. There's a whole bunch of quotes and words. And then you also get, which I'm mostly excited about, are all these color blocks. So we're going to do pages with all the colors, red, orange, black. Did I do pink? Because I really want to do a pink page. Yes, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple. So you get all of that in the class. Let me tell you, let me finish this and then I'll tell you about Carmen. So this is the artwork that you get. You just saw all the stuff that I've already cut out. You also get these pages, which I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use these or not. I'm going to use most of these, maybe not all. And then I think I shared this, I'm not sure. I got this catalog from Spoonflower and I've been holding on to it for a long time. And this is the time, my friends, that I will be using this catalog because it is put together in colors. Is it amazing? Right? I love it so much. So let me show you what I did yesterday in this class because it's my favorite ever. Rebecca taught us how to put together signatures. I don't know if you can see, but there are 4 signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4 signatures that we made this fabric cloth for using Mod Podge and pieces of fabric and paper. This is one of my birds that comes with the class. It's just beyond fabulous, right? Fabulous. Oh, Rebecca, maybe I can scan it. How about that? Anyway, so then you open these signatures, and this is what the inside looks like. The inside is fabric, the outside is paper. And then Rebecca, her Etsy site, Rebecca, will you please post a link right now to your Etsy site if you can, if you're here? Rebecca sells these super cool collage type pages, and I just made a cover for my signature with my signatures. I know that sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But all my signatures are just 2 pages. It's not going to have a whole lot more than that. Then I have a cover, and that's my first signature. This is my second signature, and it also has one of Rebecca's art pages, so cute, and then 2 pages to play in. My third cover is this one, but you can see I added fabric and all kinds of cute stuff. Another one of Rebecca's fun inner pages, and then lots of ruffles on these, lots. And then my last page, oh, this one's upside down. Oh dear God, I attached it upside down. I think I'm gonna leave it, but my hearts are upside down. I can fix that. I don't want to pull the whole thing apart. And then 2 more pages. And then this was the back of my Spoonflower cover. It had all the colors of the rainbow. Right? So that's this book. But the best part is the ties that tie the whole thing together. And Rebecca told us to do 6 inches. I did like 12 inches on some of them because I just wanted them to be so long. Yes, Shirley, I do cut my pages down because I'm a weirdo. I'll explain that in the class. But yeah, I cut them down a little bit. I don't like them full size. I like to have different, widths and lengths. So anyway, that's the book for the Flights of Fancy class. Everything is recorded. Somebody messaged me and they have been very ill and they haven't been able to take the class. Guess what? When you sign up for it, you own it forever and a day. My recommendation is to sign up now, even if you don't have time in your life, because you'll forget about it. I also recommend that you keep in with your regular daily planner or journal or something a list of the classes that you have signed up for and a list of the collage elements that you have purchased. Unless you are perfect on the computer and you have a file folder on your computer on your desktop, which has everything in it, and then you won't forget either. So that's Flights of Fancy. Sign up for that one now. Let me see if I can post a link. I think I can, even though Carmen. So let's talk about Carmen while I'm finding a link. She has been very sick. Like my husband, I think. She thinks she might have had food poisoning. Chances are, I think she may have just had a flu. But she's had a week and a half of grossness, like my husband. Good news is today my husband is going to the doctor. Even if I have to put him in a car and drag his ass all the way there. Pardon my French. But I don't know if you're married to one of these men who thinks that they're men and that men don't need doctors. I'm married to one of them, and I'm ready to beat him to a pulp because he is so sick. And probably now I'll get sick again because he's sick again. Stupid. Okay, so anyway, this is Journal Playday. Let's talk about Journal Playday next. Journal Playday comes every 3 months. We are in the process of being into Journal Playday the 16th quarter, which is January, February, and March. So we have created this January journal for January. Get it? Yeah, stupid men. Anyway, sorry if there's any men listening, but mine is one of those that doesn't believe in doctors. We make a new journal each month. You get 1 to 3 pages of art and background papers from me each month. This is what I have left because I've put the book together already. And then usually you learn a new tip or trick. We didn't really this month. I tried, I failed, I admitted my failure, and then a couple of you guys have figured it out and you went ahead and did it, but I'm a failure in it. But I think in our February journal play day, I will be creating. Is this crooked? How did this become crooked? Well, that's upsetting to me. In my February journal, I think we will be creating some of the mixed media paper that Rebecca taught us how in Flights of Fancy. And I think we're going to do our book out of that. Pretty excited. So for February, if you join now, you'll get all that artwork for January. And then you'll also get artwork for February, which is this one. It's very pink and red. Usually I don't go quite as pink and red, but I was really sick of Christmas this year, so I went mega pink, mega red. So lots of pink and red, more little fur babies, a pink and red heart page, which I think will become part of my cover, maybe not the whole thing. This will be fun on my cover as well. This is from Christmas, but I'm using it for Valentine's. And then this one also for Valentine's. And that's January's. So that's February. I have not shared it yet because I keep thinking I want to make one more, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have time. So maybe I should just share it. So that's Journal Play Day. Let me put a link for that up. Journal Play Day, because I'm going to be Carmelita. So yeah, Carmen has either had food poisoning or I don't think she's here today, but she's been mega sick. And I want her to stay home and do nothing and get better because this weekend is our big girlfriends weekend where we get together for 3 whole days together. And I'm super stoked about it. All right, so that's journal play day. While you're up, can you turn the heater off? Please? Okay, so then we're going to talk about the No Excuses Art Journaling, which is book club. We are in the Creative Book Club. We are doing the next chapter of the Creative Book Club and the current form of the book club in the 5th session. So let me put up a link for book club. It's hard to be Carmen and Lindsay. It's hard. Hang on. Here's a link for the book club. All right. Did I post that? Yes. The book club is what we are currently in at the moment, the 5th session of the book club. And the way it works is you get January, February, March, and April, 4 meetings for $30. We work in this book at the beginning of each month. And at the end of the month, we work on a project to use in our journals from another book. So this has now become 2 classes for the price of 1. We're working in this book monthly, and then we're going to work in another book at the end of the month. So here's what we did for this month. This book is coming right along, by the way. Nice and fluffy and chunky. Of course, I have not finished for the month of January, but we do a word every month. I did this one this time that says my word of the year is me, because it's all about me. I'm not putting up with anybody's CRAP this year, at least not so far. We do colors, we do a quote. I have an envelope page, which I haven't done yet. We do card peaks, which I haven't colored yet. We do a collage page, which I haven't done yet. And that's it. Then I have extra pages because this month we're going to be looking into the creative hand lettering book by guess who? Me. We're doing one of my books for a change and not anybody else's. So that is the Creative Book Club. It's just so much fun. I know a lot of you ladies are doing one journal for everything. I don't know how you're going to do that because it's not all going to fit in there, but I say more power to you. All right, next is let's talk about Bootsy. So Bootsy went to the ER when my daughter was in Big Sur. She had to drive her to Carmel. They charged her $300 and they couldn't find anything wrong with her. You know, doctors. She drove back to Big Sur, then back home from there, went straight to the emergency vet in Sacramento when she got home, where they charged her $6,800. And they were able to, with a scope, go in and pull things out of Bootsy's stomach. She had styrofoam in her stomach, and she had plastic in her stomach and some type of cloth. A lot of these large pure breed dogs, and I'm finding out smaller dogs as well, will eat anything that happens to be around them. So it's like having a 1-year-old. You need to put everything away and watch them like a hawk. So we thought that was it, and Bootsy was on the mend. And then Saturday, we had to go back to the emergency vet. I went down with them because we had Atticus, because we were watching Atticus because my daughter-in-law's dad broke his leg from his ankle all the way up to his tibia near his groin, and he doesn't have a cast yet, and he is in severe pain. Long story short, my daughter-in-law's mom has kidney failure and very severe arthritis, and she can't do stuff by herself for herself. So now they're having to help them. So we've been watching Atticus, taking turns. So now, when we took Bootsy back in on Saturday, they thought that she had a UTI and pancreatitis. So they took labs for that and other things. All the labs came back yesterday. She has nothing that they can find. So they chalked another $800 onto her fee of $6,800. Anyway, my daughter's well in for over $8,000. She is a poor teacher, has very little money. Christmas just happened. She spent all her money. Then she went on a vacation with a friend for 3 days. You know, these young people live paycheck to paycheck, and she is in trouble. So I said, I know how to help, because she's like, ha ha ha, Mom, can I do a GoFundMe for myself? And I'm like, no, I don't personally like GoFundMes because you don't get anything out of it. If it's a family whose child is in need of hospitalization or somebody loses a house from a fire, I'm all about GoFundMes. Do it. But for a dog, no. So I said, let's do this. So I created this collage element with dogs and cats. Suggestions from you guys. I tried to do a Westie. I tried to do a golden doodle, which could be any color you wanted it to be. Um, a kitty cat. Here's my Casey dog who passed away years ago. Anyway, this is my favorite one here. I think this one's going to go in my journal. He's just so cute, isn't he? I don't know what he is. He's just a dog. And there's Bootsy. So not only do you get this page, but you also get the landscapes. So you get a sunny, grassy day. You get a nighttime. You get another cloudy, grassy day. Oh, what's happening with her pet insurance? She has nationwide pet insurance. And the way they work, Joan, is she has to pay for everything up front, and then they reimburse her. She says she never knows how much she's getting back, and it probably won't be the whole thing. So I don't know. But they will reimburse her within 2 to 4 weeks. Charlie's not on there because he was a totally black dog. It's hard to make a really black dog. Anyway, and then there's a mountain one. Then you also get this background page, which is what's going to be happening with my collage elements every month now. I'll do a background page, landscapes, and then the collage element page. And here's what you get to do with them. They're so cute. Where's the card? Here's the first one. So this is with the background page. Is that so cute? I love the background page as a card. It's really busy, but for these guys, it worked really well. So we have that one. And now I have cards ready to go. I have a kitty cat one where I used a doily and the kitty cat. It says meow, thanks, meow. And then this is the one with the grassy, cloudy day with a kitty cat. And you know what? Kind of crazy. I didn't have cardstock in my printer. I only had plain old copy paper. They copied really good on copy paper. This guy I love. I love his envelope, and I love the colors. Look how cute he is. And super simple. You're done with your card with the backgrounds. Here's the golden doodle. She's so cute. And I might do little words coming out of here. I don't know. And here's the Westie. And you get them in black and white and in color, just like all the rest. So if that's not the color of your dog or cat, which everybody always tells me when I do pets, oh, could you make it a green dog or a blue dog? That's not the color of my dog. So you get this one in black and white as well, and you get this one in black and white as well, right? So you can make these whatever color you want them. This whole packet is $20. When I do it normally, it will be $15, $5, $5, $5. But because it was a fundraiser for Bootsy and I have to pay fees uh, on my website, I did it for $20. So every penny of this goes to Bailey's veterinary care, and you guys get this cute artwork. So let me put a link up for that. Hang on. If I can get there. I'm not a Carmen. I'm just a Lindsay. All right. Collage elements. Hey, I found my shameless plug sign. Thank you, St. Anthony. Well, we already did shameless plugs. So we are currently up to the letter D. Right? We did the letter C. And look at what I found this weekend in my craft room. I think these were Tim Holtz things, but I am definitely adding it to this page somewhere. This little clear tile thing. It's really fun to use because you can glue something behind it like this. And I think they were made for journal charms. I don't know. But I love it so much. I'm going to add that to my book. And with the C page, it got carried away and I added a lot to it. So this is my green page. We had the, this one here, I am out with a lantern looking for myself. We did our packing tape, washi tape type stuff in a pocket here, added lots of circles. Then this was our color wheel. We have a dangle here and a charm and a collage cluster. So that's the C page. This is our D page. This happened to be on a page with nothing on this page. Well, I did do I don't know if you can see it. I cut out a zigzag out of dictionary pages here. It didn't really come out. Here was Rebecca teaching us how to make a double pocket. So I have a back pocket here and a front pocket here. And here are our prompts today. The first prompt, which is the main prompt, is doodle, right here. Doodle. Let's cross it out. Doodle. Okay. Good to go. Then our other prompts are not our, dimensional, which would mean pop dots to me, die cuts, which we will have a conversation about die cuts. I'm not a die cut fan because I used to be a partner in a die cut company. Distress, meaning you can distress your pages or distress ink. Daubers, which are these little things, I guess, like a bingo dauber. Decoupage, which I will be using Collage Page, which they don't make anymore, so you could use Mod Podge. Dangle, which we did before, but we're going to make a dangle like a tassel. Dictionary page. I have a dictionary page somewhere. I don't know where. So anyway, that's where we're at. Question: what is going on in the creative community? Vicky Boutin is leaving American Crafts and going to 49 and Market, and Tim Holtz is not creating any new products. You don't want to get me started on Tim Holtz. Yeah, Vicky Boutin, I can understand that. American Craft, well, I'm not going to get into the creative world either, but I understand that. All right, so we're going to start with this. And we're going to knock two things off our list here right away. We're going to knock off die cut because I have this. Oops, it got folded. And then I have decoupage, which I have this stuff, which is like a tissue I got somewhere. I have pattern paper tissue, which I think is what we're going to use. More pattern paper tissue from a pattern. Carlene. Carlene knows why I'm not going to talk about the crafting world. This is more tissue that looks like a dictionary, so we'll start with that. I'm just going to start by decoupaging this on here. Chic Sparrow tissue. Where did you buy? What did you buy? What's Chic Sparrow? This was from years ago. I'm sure I bought something. I don't have any idea. I'm going to have to use my fingers because I don't have a brush here. So we're going to have to go wash my fingers after this. I'm just pouring my Mod Podge type stuff on here. And I'm going to lay my tissue paper over. I don't want it to cover my opening here. It's a leather company. Oh, maybe Carmen bought me something. I don't buy leather products. Maybe Carmen bought me a journal or somebody sent me a journal. I don't know. But Carmen does buy leather journals. But I do love that paper. All right, so that is my decoupage. But I think we're going to decoupage this onto here. So Mod Podge and this Collage Podge, which they don't make anymore, acts as a glue. So you can use it. I especially love it for tissue because the tissue, like you saw here, it just melts right into the page. But it also, like this one will just get glued down using the Collage Podge. I need a little more. And this is how I like to do it. I don't like to use a brush because your fingers can push it under nicely and then everything sticks down really well. I think we'll put this over the top of this. And maybe we'll do a little chic sparrowing on top of it. Let's use, my fingers are dirty. We'll make a heart, because I always make hearts. I like to use thinner stuff for my decoupaging rather than thicker. Do you know what I mean? Thinner papers, but you can use whatever you have. And it takes a while for it to dry. So we're going to put this away. I'm still adding these little bits because they're sitting on my desk. Come on, drop. All right. Can you use matte medium? 100% you can. I don't usually talk about the matte medium because it costs a little bit more and most of us are cheapskates or tightwads, whatever you want to call it. But if you have matte medium, please by all means use it. It's a little bit pricier than this stuff, but matte medium works as a covering and as a whatever you call it, adhesive. Okay, so we did not use the pattern paper, but maybe we'll just use a little bit over here and hopefully it dries in time. You guys, I'm not getting into what's up with Tim Holtz. I will tell you that he left Ranger Products years ago. And so they had a contract where I think he continued to design for them for a while. But he was also an independent contractor. I'm going to tell you my personal opinion is he's just sitting back collecting royalties and enjoying his Tim Holtz life. Do you know that he started at Ben Franklin like me? Not at my Ben Franklin, the one in Arizona. But I mean, if you were Tim Holtz, wouldn't you just want to just sit around and be creative every day? The other thing is China, and most of Ranger's products came from China. And so everything is very expensive now coming from China. So that could be a problem. Jewel says he is stepping back from designing so he can create more with his products. There is plans to release some of his related products. There you go. See, pretty much what I said. I mean, not exactly, but, you know, kind of. All right, so we're going to let this all dry, but I'm just going to give it a little help here. So we have the pattern paper over here now. We have this die cut. We have a heart. We have our sheep sparrow stuff. All right. Ooh, I also have this number 28. It's my favorite number. Well, I'm not sure about that yet. So let's go to distress. My favorite way to distress something is, like you have a cardstock like this, you take your scissors and you distress the edges by pulling some of the paper off and cutting into it. Do you see it all kind of falling there? It's going to become a big puddle of fuzz. So do you see how I've kind of distressed that? There used to be a tool for doing this, and I gave it to somebody years ago. because I didn't see the point of the tool when you could just do this. So that's one way to distress. Love it, right? Have a big petal of fluff. Another way to distress is taking Tim Holtz distress inks. This one is called Antique Linen, and going around the edges to distress the edges. But you can also use these for rubber stamping. You know, it works for all kinds of things. It's a stamp pad is all it is. It's called distress ink because when he started with them years ago, there were only like the vintage photo and antique kind of colors like this. But now he makes all kinds of colors. Okay. Another way to distress is to take your dauber. Hold on, let's cross off dauber. Dauber. Okay. I want black. Okay. And you can take your dauber. I mean, you can daub with it like this if you want to get some polka dots going on. But you can also use it to distress the edges of whatever it is you're working on. This paper is very thin, and I wish I had cut it down a little so I could mat it on something else or mount it on something else. All right. So now I've got two distressed pages that fit into my double pockets here. And I love this dauber idea. Let's use that over here, I think. Use a brown. This dauber to just make dots. Right? It's cool. I went right into the collage page. That's very fun. So you could probably use a Q-tip with it to do daubing. You can use the end of a pencil. I'll show you because I have a brand new eraser here. Take this, make some little tiny dots. Right? Cool, eh? So I guess that's not daubing, but I call it daubing. And D is for dots. Yes, Laura. Good girls. You guys are so good. All right. So now I've got this page ready to go. Let's make a dangle. So we made a dangle over here using beads and a piece of wire. Well, it was already made. I didn't really make it. I found it in my jewelry box. So I'm trying to clean up my desk and I found this stuff, which I really love the color of. And I just folded it in half, right? And we're just going to wrap some stuff around it and make a, whatchamacallit, a tassel. And then maybe we'll hang some stuff off of it and make a dangly tassel. But this book is getting so thick so quickly. You guys, it's so much fun to hang stuff off of this. All right, so I just wrapped more of the same fibers around it. And we're going to tie those two together. Yay, my husband just got a doctor's appointment, 10:30. All right. So now we have this tassel. And we're going to cut the bottom to make it all kind of the same length. Not that that matters. And now we have a tassel. That's how hard they are to make, in case you wanted to make a tassel. And we're going to hang it, I think, over here. I need a hole punch. Gonna put a punch in this page. I don't even know what's happening on the other side, but I don't really care. Then we're gonna use something that fell, obviously. Hang on. Well, I guess I'll find that later. But I have this green, and I'm going to tie this into here, and then we'll have a couple beads hanging off of it. I like this tassel because it's very soft. And we're just going to tie this through our hole that we punched up here. Oh, wait, before we do that, let's do this. In my little bag of tricks here, I have, voila. If you haven't done these before, these are the Avery or whoever makes them hole reinforcers. I just watercolored them, and I'm going to grab 2 of them just to strengthen this hole here. Put one on that side, and then we'll go on this side and put it on this side. Can you see that? So now it's strengthened that hole. We're going to tie this guy through. And I think we'll have it way up top here. Just tying a knot. And then, look at these guys. We're going to doodle, I promise. I may not get it all done today. But we're going to hang a couple beads off of this. First, I'm going to tie a knot, so my bead doesn't go any higher than that. And then hopefully, this will tie through here. Or I mean, this will push through here. Come on, I know you want to go. Well, using some spit and cutting it. There we go. So now I've got my bead there. See if I can put a little one at the bottom. Go through. No, it won't. So I'll just tie another knot. And I might add some glue to the bottom here so that it doesn't slide through. But I'm going to double, triple knot it. Okay. I might, like I said, add glue to the bottom. I don't know. Let's get another one here. I kind of like these, whatever these are. These are giant beads. It's really going to make my book crazy. So I forgot to tie a knot there, so I'm going to do it this way. Tie the whole bead into the bottom. All right, so now we've got our dangle. I got spurs, they jingle, jangle, jingle. Then we're going to take our D rubber stamp. And this is my blue page, but I don't really have any blue stamp padding up here. So I'm kind of going in rainbow, starting with green. So now I'm going to blue. Oh, wait, I could do this. Hold tight. I could take some blue stamp pad ink. I mean, it's not stamp pad ink, Lindsay. It's blue watercolor. Haven't used really any watercolor in this book. Probably for good reason. Takes a while to dry. Go a little purpley blue. Okay. I love these dangles. These two giant beads are going to make this book so thick. But guess what? I could have them sticking outside of the book like this if I wanted to, and just have this dangle here. Those could be outside the book. Kind of like that idea. Okay, I need something hard under here, so I guess I'll use my hand. Okay. That's as many D's as I really need, I think. We'll need a big D somewhere. But that's good. What time is it? I don't have a lot of time to doodle. I may have to take this to the doctor's office with Brent. So that's where my lettering is going to go. I think I'm just going to go straight to pen because I don't have a lot of extra time. I don't like capital letter D's for some reason. Right now, I guess I should say. At different times in my life, I do. I'm going to leave both of these O's open for doodling. That one looks like an egg. Very shaky this morning. What'd somebody say? My hubby was home for the past week recovering from a heart attack. Oh, he watched your class with me and he says he loves your upbeat personality. Even when life is in the dumps, I try to stay upbeat for you guys. Then I close the camera out and I go cry. I'm just kidding. That's not true at all. I don't do that. Tell him thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cox. And I hope he's doing better. What is up with this new year? So many people have had so much going on. All right, so coming down just a bit. Doodling inside of your letters can be nothing more than just stripes or polka dots. Or you could do hearts or flowers or Zen doodly lines or whatever you want to do. Rainbows. Whatever floats your boat and keeps it on the top of the water. Chris says, I missed you guys for 2 weeks because she had a kidney stone and surgery. Surgery to get the kidney stone out? I swear, you guys, whatever's happening right now needs to stop. Dear universe, we have had enough. Dots? You could draw lines. Guess what? There's no rules with doodling, which is why I like to doodle. Thicker lines that kind of go outside the letter. I guess this is more like a ladder, not thicker lines. Big dots. I'm going to use this page to write all of the prompts that we did, but I don't think I'm going to write those right now. Let's do some watercolor really quick here. Since we're doing purpley blues today, we're going to go back with the blue and the purple. Oh, that is very purple. I wanted it more blue. There we go. So that'll make a cool background for doing some writing about doodling and decoupage and dangles. All right, so there we are with that page. This page is going to have a doodled girl, hopefully. I may not get her done, but we will start, and she's going to have some D's in her hair, like a little crown of D's. With some smaller D's and bigger D's. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This will piss you off, but I had no idea what I was going to do here a second ago. And all of a sudden it came to me. But the main thing I want to do is give her a dictionary page skirt because we need dictionary paper here. I thought I had dictionary paper. Let's look again. Oh, here. I do. So now here's what you got to do if you want to do this. We're going to go like this, so I know where to put it, where to cut it. I kind of like the ripped bottom, as a matter of fact. Let's leave that. Well, I got to rip it shorter, though. It's too long. Right? That's cute. Okay, let's do her. What time is it? Because I got to get ready to take my husband to the doctor. I have 10 minutes to do this. It may not happen, you guys. But you'll get the idea, and I'll finish it today, and then you'll see the rest of it later. This girl's going to get kind of fluffy hair coming off of her bangs. Okay. I think I'll glue this down first. No, I'm not going to use Mod Podge because it takes too long to dry. Oh, wait, I like this side of this skirt. No, I want to go that way. So this is coffee dyed dictionary pages. Oh my gosh, she cute or what? Gail says it's 10:53, so 8:53 your time. Thank you, Gail. How are the storms where you are, Gail? Is it crazy right now? Arms? Arms? I think she definitely looks like she needs a wand. So we're going to give her a wand. She needs feet. This is the season for boots. So all my girls get boots this time of year. Her hair is definitely crazy. I like it. And I think her hair is going to be blue. I'm going to get a thicker pen. Add a D in the middle of that star. You guys always have so many rules for me. I will. Because she's a doodle queen. Now we're going to get a smaller pen again. Gail says it's cold, but only 4 inches of snow. We have had no snow yet. Not a drop. And we would love some snow. I know that sounds terrible to you people that have too much snow, but I hope everybody is okay. I have a tickle in my throat. And I forgot to bring water. I saw a girl, Kathy, I think the Crafty Chica, made a crown like this out of zip ties. And then she put her die cuts and stuff on the top of it. Oh my gosh, is it cute? It's really a cute idea. I would love, not that I would have anywhere to wear it, but it's such a fun idea. She's she needs Rogaine for her hair because she's going a little bald. So am I. So what can you do? Live with it. And you wanted a D in the star? It is fun to just doodle and really not know what you're doing, which is what happened here. Makes me very happy. All right, blue hair. Definitely blue hair. Gosh, she's cute. Okay. With a little purple streak. What do you think? Well, purple's not cooperating at the moment. Then I think we'll make her top purple and call it a day. Nah, she needs some purple shoes. All right, let's look where we are because I got to get out of here. I'm certainly not done with her. I'm going to take her to the doctor's office while I'm sitting waiting for Brent and get her finished. All right, here's what we have so far. I think I can put her in here. All right, let's see what happens when we close the book. Yes. Oh my gosh, look how cute my dangles are. They go to the front cover if I want them to, or they could just kind of hang wherever. I like them on the front cover. So then when you open it, you can bring the dangles back around. This needs something else. I'm not sure what. I'm happy with this. I'm gluing this piece of trash down here. It's not trash. It is collage paper. But rather than throw it away, it becomes a collage paper. Makes me happy. This is pretty bland. This is going to be cute when it's all dry and I can fill it in. And she needs some colored pencil work. Some doodles around the outside, I think. So I'm definitely taking this to the doctor's office. Linda says dots. Marilyn says dunes in smaller paper. What's a dune? You want me to make dunes? Like sand dunes? Look at what I found. Oh my gosh, she's going to be so cute now. Nothing better than trash, right? So fun to use up all your little bits. Because this side needed a little something, something. All right, that's what I have so far for the letter D. What do you guys think? Like it? Don't like it? Uh-oh, wait, did I use everything? I used dictionary pages, dimensional. Well, I guess we have dimensional with her bow, right? We did a doodle. Maybe I should pop something up. Let's do a doodle dog. No, my collage elements don't really fit with this style here, I don't think. All right, pop dots for a little dimension. I mean, if I had done just the dogs on this page, that would have been cute, but I got so mixed media-ish that I don't really think they would have fit good. Laura says, I'm going to buy your dogs and add him. All right, now I have dimensional. That makes me feel better. Here's how my husband tells me that it's time for his doctor's appointment. Should I add this to the page? His 10:30 doctor's appointment note. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Dauber. Wish I had a piece. I do. Hold on. Have you guys seen this? And then I'm leaving for sure. I'm just going to tape this down with Scotch tape. And then you take, I know, I'm okay. It's 10:30. It's a half hour away. I'm okay. And you take your stamp pad ink and you go on top of your tape to make it look like it is distressed. Wish I had thought about that. Maybe tomorrow remind me and I'll show you how to make distressed tape. Anyway, I did distress it. So now I have his doctor's appointment in here with his silly handwriting. Oh, and we made these in the book club. I'm almost done, I swear. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Valerie. We carved our own rubber stamps in the book club. Oh, I love it now. Very cool. Awesome possum. So I might use a brown pen to do some doodling because I've got so much brown here. I'm thinking that's the way to go. So I'll take a picture of this, even though it's not completely done. You get the idea. I need my list so I can add that to this page. Oh, I did want to do one more thing. Sorry. Don't get mad at me. I wanted to make a tab. So I have about an 1.5 inch piece here. And I'm going to try to cut a tab. That looks like a file folder tab. You know, it's kind of like that. And I wanted to stick it here somewhere and write the word doodle on it. And then on the other side, we'll have to write something else. And then we're done, I promise. But maybe I'll put it up top here. Yep, that's cute like that, right? That was the first thing I came up with this morning was this tab idea. My friend Joy has a punch that is a tab punch. And one time I borrowed it and I punched like hundreds of punches and I can't find them. How cute is that? Now that'll stick out of the side and we can do more of those. I'm going to have to iron this if it doesn't go flat, but I think it'll end up flat once I shut the book. These guys are coming out. The beads. I'll just smash it. It'll be fine. It is a junk journal. Jewel says D is for done. All right, that's it. It is done. And I love that I put his doctor's appointment in here. That's so funny. It's very junk journal-y looking. Okay. Dangle. Dots. Distress. Deep blue. Let's just go with that. Dimensional. Decoupage. Die cut. Dictionary. Dauber. Doodle. Doodle. Is that it? Dangle. We said dangle. All right, bye. That's it. I'll finish this at the doctor's appointment. Give me something to do. All right, you guys. I'll see you later. What's tomorrow? A, B, C, D, E. And E is for, oh boy, nervous. E is for ephemera. That's fun. And E is also for embroidery. Oh dear. Embossed, embellishment, envelope, and eyelet. I have all that stuff somewhere. So we did D today. We can cross that off. Okay. D is for doctor, Palma says. Yeah, I'm going, I promise. We're still okay. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.